The Omegameter SMD650 is the industry standard for evaluating ionic contamination on printed circuit boards and assemblies. By submerging printed circuit boards and assemblies in an ultra-pure solution and measuring the resistivity, ionic contamination can be evaluated. This video provides instruction using Specialty Coating Systems Omegameter SMD650 to perform ionic contamination testing. Before performing an ionic contamination test, review the current resistivity, tank temperature, and isopropyl alcohol or IPA concentration displayed on the SCS Omegameter SMD650 homepage. Next, select the Configuration button to access the Configuration tab. Verify the units for length and temperature and adjust the reservoir heater temperature. Select Apply and OK to accept any changes and return to the home page. For specifications requiring heated isopropyl alcohol during testing, select the Enable Heater button on the home page and turn on the pumps by selecting the Diagnostics button and clicking the Fill Pump and Test Pump buttons. The reservoir temperature and IPA test solution temperature is displayed on the right side of the diagnostic screen and will change as the solution circulates. The isopropyl alcohol solution will heat up as it passes through the reservoir. Based on the size of the test cell, heating can take up to 2 hours before the IPA solution reaches the target temperature. For the best test results, the tank temperature and solution temperature should be relatively the same temperature. To return to the SCS Omegameter SMD650 homepage, select Done. To perform an ionic contamination test, select the Run button located on the homepage. Evaporation, frequency of testing, and drag out can change the IPA concentration in the test solution over time. Specialty Coating Systems recommends checking the IPA concentration daily. IPA concentration can be checked by performing an IPA concentration test. IPA concentration in solution should range from 73 to 77%. Review the IPA concentration displayed on the screen. If the displayed IPA concentration is the result of a recent concentration test, select No to continue to the test setup window. If, however, the displayed concentration hasn't been checked recently, select Yes to perform an IPA concentration test. When you select No on the IPA concentration review screen, the test setup window will open. The test jets in the test cell will run for a brief period of time and then turn off. After the test jets turn off, the IPA solution will be pumped through the deionization columns to remove impurities and increase resistivity. The status line at the top of the window will display Solution Cleaning until the test solution resistivity remains at 60 megaohms or greater for 10 seconds. When complete, the status line will display Solution Ready. Solution cleaning may take several minutes to complete. Select OK to confirm the solution resistivity is ready for testing and to return to the test setup window. Select the Test button. Click on the Profile drop-down menu and select a test profile. A test profile contains information the software uses to complete an ionic contamination test, like customer ID, board surface area, test type, and fail point. The board fail point is the amount of contamination per area that constitutes a failed ionic contamination test and is usually based on a standard. If a test profile does not exist, one can be created by selecting the Create New Profile button. Enter a profile name, customer ID, length and width or surface area, fail point, and test termination option. Save the profile and select Done. During an ionic contamination test, a circuit board or assembly is placed into the test cell and completely submerged in IPA solution. To determine the volume of solution needed to cover the board for testing, hold the circuit board or assembly next to the scale on the outside of the test cell. Select the volume tick mark that is visible above the board. In this example, we would fill the test cell to 6,500 milliliters. The level of solution in the test cell can be increased or decreased using the Fill Test Cell or Drain Test Cell buttons. After adjusting the level of solution in the test cell, type the volume in the volume field on the right side of the test window. Select OK at the bottom of the test setup page. Select Yes to confirm the entered solution volume and the selected test profile. After selecting Yes, the contamination test screen will open. Select the Start Test button at the bottom of the screen and place a circuit board or assembly into the test cell. Select OK to confirm a circuit board or assembly was placed into the test cell. Do not place a circuit board or assembly into the test cell before selecting Start Test. A board or assembly should be placed into the test cell only after the test begins. During the ionic contamination test, the level of ionic contamination is plotted against time. The resistivity, remaining test time, and contamination are displayed at the bottom of the page. At any time, the test may be stopped by selecting the Abort button. Once the test ends, a Pass/Fail message will display the test results. Select OK and select Yes to clean the solution for another test and return to the test screen. Select No to return to the test screen without starting the automatic cleaning function. To print a hard copy or PDF of the test results, select the Report button. The test results will be displayed. Select the Print or Save as PDF button. Select Close. To return to the SESO Megameter SMD 650 homepage, select Exit.